Nothing ever that gave me any inclination that I should be worried, that there should be some sort of warning sign.
She trusted a neighbor with her child. Now he's dead. An overdose on fentanyl took 13-year-old Zach's life 2 years ago. The drugs were supplied during a sleepover. Now one of the people there could spend decades in prison.
And tonight that boy's mother is sharing her pain for the very first time publicly. John Kipper brings us the story you'll only find tonight on 4.
Some of these pictures, I'm sorry, they just crack me up so much.
Tiffany Foster remembers the good times with her only son, Zach.
He is my sweet pea, my buddy, my sidekick.
Back in 2021, Zach was 13, a ball of energy with a heart of gold.
Zach is the type of kid who would sit with that lonely student on the school bus because no one else would.
But on one August night, Tiffany's life changed forever.
Now, Tiffany allowed her son Zach to stay over at this tan house behind me that night for a sleepover. But what she didn't know, there was a roommate also staying at the house, as well as fentanyl inside.
Being very curious, a 12 and 13-year-old boy, they decided to experiment.
Zach and his buddy tried some pills left laying out. His 12-year-old friend survived, but Zach died.
There is no greater pain anyone will ever go through in their life except losing a child. You lose a sense of who you are.
Andrew Amalog was staying at the house at the time and supplied the fentanyl. He's been convicted of 2 counts of endangering the welfare of a child and faces 45 years in prison. Thomas Noonan is the stepfather of Zach's friend. He's still awaiting trial.
Nobody wins in this case. We will never have Zachary back.
From 2018 to 2021, Zach was one of 192 people to die of drug overdoses in Franklin County. Age data isn't available for Franklin County, but in St. Louis County and City, around 1% of people who died from overdoses were 18 and younger. Most of those children were older than 13.
We have to acknowledge to them that we understand they are growing up in much more dangerous times than we ever faced at their age.
Tiffany says it's not if, but when kids will be exposed to drugs. And while she'll never have closure, she hopes the world remembers Zach as her outgoing, people-pleasing, lovable boy.
To make sure that Zachary is remembered for the incredible soul that he was and not just another statistic.
Reporting in Franklin County, John Kipper, First Alert 4.